Well, today in Ultimate Team, EA gave us some content and we got an end of era Javi Martinez. If you want to improve your Ultimate Team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieron, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. So, to get this guy in your clubs, you are going to have to submit an 86 rated squad with a Team of the Season card and an 85 rated squad with a Team of the Season card. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of people have got a lot of fodder in their clubs right now, so I don't think them requirements are too high at all. I think he's pretty fairly priced, to be honest, which is pretty good. So this is what we're going to be submitting for the first SBC. This is the big one. Do not copy my squad. I am using a lot of untradables that I got from them icon swaps packs, so I'm happy to submit a bunch of these high rated players. I wouldn't buy these to complete this SBC, but this is what we're putting forward for the first one. For the second team, we'll be submitting this. So now we've done that, we've got ourselves a very nice premium SBC item coming into the club. So this is the team Javi Martinez is going to feature in. Let's now have a look at the card. He stands at 6'4" and does indeed have low medium work rates, which obviously aren't particularly too ideal. 3-star, not the best, but not the worst for a defensive mid. Couple of traits, but nothing too significant. Now, in-game stats though do look very nice. Defending and physicals are, they're pretty much perfect. They really are. And with the right chem style, obviously we can max those out as well. Definitely would have preferred a bit better stamina though, especially with him being a defensive mid, but this is what we've been given. But for a DM, his dribbling is actually really nice. I don't think I'd use him any further up the field. I think your two choices for a position for this guy are CDM or centre back, and for that, his dribbling looks good enough to me. Passing also looks really nice. Elite short passing, very good long passing, and also high vision, so hopefully distributes really well out the back. And he's even got some nice shooting stats. Finishing's a bit meh, but the long shots and shot power hopefully can mean that we can test the goalkeepers at minimum with this guy shooting. And finally the pace, it's okay, but I think you all know we're going to boost that with a chem style. You can see with a basic, this guy is a 97 rated CDM and yeah, a pretty high rated centre back as well. I get the feeling a lot of people will be tempted to use this guy out as a centre back, and to be honest, he looks like he'll do a terrific job there. The chem style we're going to be using on him though is going to be Shadow. I just want the pace boost ultimately, and I think most people will want that as well. And Anchor's pretty pointless because that's all it does for the physicals. So Shadow is the one. Not only does it give him a good pace boost too, it also gives him literally the best possible defensive stats as well. Okay, let's see what Javi Martinez has to offer. He's up against a good side as well. We're going to be tested by the typical meta forward Kylian Mbappe. Well, not a fan of that kit selection. Cheers, yeah, pink and red, they don't really mix too well, do they? Nice from Martinez, good show straight. Oh wait, what? Really, that was a foul? I thought he got the ball. Amber trying to wiggle past Martinez, but this time the Spaniard takes the ball off him. Looking for a runner now. We see Bruno and we go long with it, and it's not a bad ball, you know. Bruno almost makes the most of it. Sane into Martinez of all people. Oh, I mean, it would have been sensational. Martinez linking up nicely. Puts a through ball through for Bruno here, who's now got a chance to take on the last man. Oh, I went the wrong way with the fake shot. Nice. Oh, well, nice and block initially by Martinez, but sadly, ball did not bounce kindly for us. Well, there is half-time. Very successful first 45 as well. We are 2 goals up. Happy days. Been a good game so far, but we are going to switch things up for the second half. Going to change formation to the 4-1-2-1-2 when I can find the correct one. There we go. And Martinez is going to be our lone DM option. Nice. Read that one like a book. Martinez trying to keep up with Mbappe here, and he's done really well. And wow, that's a brilliant dispossession by the Spaniard there. Brilliant. First of all, the pace to keep up with Mbappe, and then just the actual tackle itself. Ball's delivered in by Bruno Fernandes. Here's a chance for Martinez. Oh, it's saved by Schmeichel. Ruined the fun. Martinez does well to hold off his man and puts through a brilliant through ball. Rashford looks like he's running slowly there, and oh wow, not a foul. Great through ball by Javi Martinez, by the way, but unfortunately we couldn't fully profit off that. Martinez goes for the long ball in behind, which we should actually get on the end of. Another great pass. Oh, keep it in. Oh, Nkunku. Chance. What a ball again. His distribution has been really impressive. Oh, I was going to say nice. Oh, nice in the end. Bit scrappy, but we got the ball. Martinez in space, does take off the shot. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. I'm obviously happy we've scored off that, but I really wanted it to go straight into the back of the net. But nonetheless, 3-0, game well and truly wrapped up now. What a performance. What a game. 3-0 victory against a pretty decent opposition, but we have really done a good job on him. And I've got to say, my whole midfield was fantastic, and Martinez obviously stood out as the player we are reviewing, and yeah, he felt good, he really did. And not only did he feel good in the 4-2-3-1 that we started in, but he also felt good in the 4-1-2-1-2 when he was on his own as well, so yeah, pleasing. Okay, let's do this. First of all, apologies once more, it is a quick review. I'll be straight up honest with you guys, my friends are at the pub, it's a ridiculously nice day, and I just wanted to get a video out for you guys before I went out, so that's why it is a quick one. Anyway, Javi Martinez, end of era / premium SBC card, what are my thoughts on it? It's really good, to be honest. I like it quite a bit, and I'm actually unsure why it's been thumbed down quite a lot on Futbin at the moment, because I think from, like, you know, what the card is, I don't think the value is bad on it at all, so I'm unsure why people are disliking it so much. I personally think 200k for this card is decent value, I really do, and if you run with a Bundesliga side, I'll say straight away, like, it's an obvious card to complete, especially with the amount of fodder you guys have got in your club right now. You'll spend less than 200k on this card. Anyway, what did we like about this item? Let's start actually with the dribbling, because that was an area of this card's game which actually impressed me quite a bit. Now, I'll say straight away, he is not super agile. He is not a player you are going to want to go on amazing runs with. But for a defensive player who, might I add, is 6'4", so he is huge, I actually think he dribbles rather well. Like, for what he is, I do actually think his dribbling is actually very nice in game. So I was really pleased with that area of this guy's ability. And then on top of that, I thought his passing, at least for me, was excellent, and he wasn't just good with his right foot either. He was actually pretty decent with his left as well, which was surprising with obviously the 3-star weak foot. But distribution, big thumbs up from me. The guy can certainly pick a pass both from distance and over short distances, which is great. And obviously we saw the shot power get tested as well. Sadly, we didn't manage to score, but I get the feeling if I had, you know, a lot of games with this card, he would pick up a few goals, especially from corners, because he is huge, and he's one of them players who is going to win literally 99.9% of aerial duels, because he's 6'4" once more, and he's got elite jumping as well and pretty good heading. He is very good aerially, and that is another area which I obviously was big on. Defensively, also really solid in one-on-one situations. He's going to win most of the time, makes plenty of intercepts, makes plenty of tackles, and he's strong in the tackle as well. He's one of them players who, when you've got hold of him, control of him, he's very easy to make tackles with, just because of his strength and just his sheer size as well. And he's got elite strength, he's got elite aggression, he's very good at knocking players off the ball. It's a shame his stamina isn't the best, but in that regard, his work rates kind of help him out, just because he's a bit lazy compared to some other players. Let's actually come on to them work rates. They are probably the main negative on this card, aside from the 3-star weak foot for me, just because ultimately his base positioning I don't think is the best. I don't think it's terrible by any means, but it's not great, so I definitely would advise player instructions on him, especially if you are using a 1DM formation, so something to think about there. But honestly, other than the work rates and weak foot, I think this is an excellent card, and I think 200k for this card is very fair. I really do. So if you're running with a Bundesliga side, it's definitely a card you should complete. Not only, by the way, is he useful as a CDM, though, I just get the vibe he'd be an excellent centre-back too. He's got all the attributes for it. He's got very good dribbling for a centre-back, elite defending, brilliant physicals, and also he can distribute out the back as well. I really do think he could do a good job as a defender too, so another position to consider him at. But as a DM, as I say, I think he is a very good one. Unfortunately, can't give him, you know, like a top rating, like a 10 out of 10, but he's not far off. He really isn't. So guys, those are my thoughts on the 94 rated end of era / premium SBC Javi Martinez. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on the item and the price, and if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the support on the channel over the team of the season. I'll catch you in the next one.